lots to play for as we get this one started in the nation's capital. Not a great bounce. Martin, a little hand down. Hopper able to pick it off, but that's the sort of intensity you expect from the Western Bulldogs. Ash off halfback, sits a high one up, and Crozier takes an uncontested mark in the end.
Kellen Ward smashing through. I think it was Kelly got quick boot to ball and advanced it, and Keith holding out Finlayson.
Vandermeer. Did he correctly dispose of the ball? He was given all sorts of time. Dunkley with a squaring one. This could work for John. Umpire thought differently. Ward, brilliant last week against his old club, came charging through. Treloar. Handball over the top, McRae. Here comes Norton, good ball.
Boundary line without opening up the ground too much. Green, Wood, Daniels, kept alive by Haynes. Just neat little ball back in. Riccardi almost stolen by Dunkley.
Daniels normally uses it really well.
Add to Haynes. Haynes very deliberately got to thread the needle here to Green, and he was 2-on-1, and Easton Wood did well in that situation.
And he's got that little touch of speed, so if the kick is just a centimetre off, he's got...
Here at the moment, GWS, neat little ball here from O'Halloran, who hasn't kicked it well so far. An example of that.
Treloar's hands pretty good. Martin tried to slap it on. Scott, Treloar. Can they get someone outside? Hunter on the left. Hits the post.
Good effort from where he was, I reckon. And all of a sudden it's out at the wing. Johannisen, though, looking to send it back. Just a little kick to Martin. Martin this time on to Duray. Duray a driving ball. That's a good kick. Hunter should get it.
And that's because of that quick give.
What's confronting him? Takes his time professionally. Told to go, and that's a good kick. Straight through the middle for Lockie Hunter. Goal apiece.
And that's the one that Ducky said, the times that you can go fast. When you've got someone bursting past you, that you can break those line. Taylor Dray broke the tackle, and then he had enough composure to hit Hunter in that lead. And then, but you mentioned how composed they are. They
had a 200-game player on their list. I know Stephen Martin plays his 200th in a few weeks, but at the moment, they don't have a 200-game player on their list. And this looks like a hamstring, is it, for Jong? And
that's shattering.
Yep.
He's had so many issues, especially with his shoulders. Finally get back in and started the game really well.
Yeah, you can see the distressed nature. He's obviously shattered as he comes off, and for Western Bulldogs fans, they're still waiting on Bontempelli, who's just getting his left hamstring worked on at the moment.
Went and found it and then coughed it up. So good in tight with the hands, the Western Bulldogs. Pretty good at marking forward of the ball too. Here's Hunter for his second. Centres it unselfishly to Bruce, and that's well taken. And you sense goals are going to be important tonight. It's come back nicely. Bruce gets his first.
Through injury. So that would be really upsetting for him. Here's Green. I was going to say he has great awareness, but not on that occasion. Now Bontempelli able to get right through to centre forward. That's a deep ball. Bruce there again. Did well with the defensive spoil, Buckley. Trying to hug the boundary line for a little relief. Green was brought in. That's a good mark in front by Wood, and just a little bit of a niggle from Green. He's very lucky to walk away with the ball here, Easton Wood. He had a bit of a rub of the hair of the back of Toby Green.
This would have to be perfect. Vandermeer wrapped up. Quarter time in Canberra, and it's on the siren. They don't like each other, these two mobs. They make absolutely no bones of it. 8 points for the Western Bulldogs at quarter time.
Now Libba try and make it work. Pressure from Ward. Bontempelli always keeps the arms free. Kelly with the effective spoilers. Green and Bontempelli, and now Easton Wood tangled behind the play, and this will be a free to Bontempelli. Robert O'Gorman.
That's that little tussle where Green gave away the free kick, but as all small forwards do, once Bont kick...
Great. Smith's got to go and find it, and then Liberatore inside 50 to a 2v2. Bruce jumped high. Norton went and found it. Hunter, he's had a couple of pings. Centering ball was superb. Really well done. And the medical sub, McNeil, takes the mark. Answering goal here for the Dogs from McNeil. Well done.
This player was Bont with the clearance, and then Norton's second efforts. That's what I love about Norton. He flies for the mark, but he backs it up. And talk about Hunter, that's his second centering ball, but he's found him.
On the tackle, Dunkley. No real clear, concise entries to either forward, really. Scott handball, Norton. Through traffic, Bruce. Snap. I think he's missed. He has. All sharp, in close, congested. Everyone getting forward. Look at all the Dogs players rushing forward there, as JB pointed out before. Wonder Hodgie, who's quick footy, and haven't seen it much here tonight. Hopper took him on, did a pirouette, got pinged.
From Kelly. Lots of players in the air. Liberatore just hits a high one. Bruce, good hands.
Goes to a 1-on-2 down here. Iden's there. So is Scott. The one beats the two. Needs someone to help. Johannesson, did he get it off the boot? He says he did. The umpire says no, and Johannesson has no argument at all.
So this is the... I think it was a shin into the hand. And
yep, that was the end of it.
Yep.
Good decision by the goal umpire.
Around the body. English so good at ground level for a big man. Got it to McRae. Was there a touch on that? If there isn't, it's a Bruce mark.
Sam, can I see you, please?
It should convert from here. And he has. 2 in a row, Dogs.
Beautiful snap.
So we're back in the middle. McRae, Treloar, great centre clearance. Long from Treloar, and Buckley just gets a hand on.
High footy. Could get over the back. This Dunkley was there waiting. Vandermeer onto it. Quickly out to McRae on his favoured side. Got it there, gave them a chance, and Norton's going to finish it. It's a relatively simple shot. 30 metres out, and no go.
Inside go the Dogs again, and that's beautiful. Dunkley with lovely hands. Wants to give off, and he does to Liberatore.
Has very, very good hands. His dad was a very, very good mark of the footy, and that was a ripper.
Tom Liberatore from the set shot. That looks good. It is good. Wants to go quickly always. Long ball. Who can latch onto this? Easton Wood doing what he does so well.
Time with an 8-point lead.